The demand for gold I see as being very strong. So if we get additional supply, and we've seen this in the past where a large amount of gold becomes available, it gets snapped up very, very quickly. Russia's got real problems with oil and oil production, and with its budget, it'll start eating into its reserves. But I think it's things like this which can bring the gold price down lower. And we've got to keep in mind that we've got about 185,000 tons of gold out there, which is all the gold that's ever been mined. So we're not really talking about annual supply and demand. It's really that large reservoir of inventory that could come out at any time. But I think that once we get through the next little while, the QE that we're seeing all around the world will basically mean that gold will tighten up and move much higher.
How much higher from here? I mean, are we looking, because gold has pretty much spent a lot of time in this market sell-off in and around 1450 to 1550 odd levels, that band essentially, because there was a lot of liquidation pressure on account of shortage of dollar funding that we witnessed in the gold markets. Has that corrected itself, and where does gold go from here?
Well, as I say, I think it hasn't quite finished, but when it does, and I see that over the next month and maybe less than the next month, then I see it move up to test about 1800. Then it will move to test that 1923, which was the previous high in 2011. And once we get beyond that, the gold price could really go anywhere. We've seen so much demand for toilet paper for a renewable item, but people trying to find gold, it's not quite the same thing. And I think we'll get much more hoarding of gold than we will of toilet paper.
Okay, so gold may be looking a bit undervalued at this point then, Barry, at least if you go by that assumption.
So. Intrinsically, it's very, very cheap.
Right.
And gold stocks are still very cheap, even though there are issues in the short term that need to be resolved, like the coronavirus is affecting gold production for some countries and for some companies and for some mines in particular. But I think that will be a short-term issue, and that is what's affecting the gold stocks themselves. And also the $A has been a bit stronger. But once we get through this little period, which I don't think is any more than a month, in my view, we'll see higher gold stocks, higher gold price.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.